as we're having a little bit of problems here. Hello, everybody. This is From Milwaukee to Nashville. I apologize for the tech look today. Lot going on.
Yeah.
Today's been a very busy day over here for us. Both me and John missed most of the second period and part of the third just because of all that's going on. So, a lot going on over here, but we did catch most of everything else.
Yeah.
Caught most of the scoring. So, somebody scores, we run to, run. Shots were, go ahead.
Shots were 31-18 in favor of the Predators. On the power play, the Predators went 1 for 3 and Bern went 1 for 6. Penalty minutes, the Predators had 12 and Bern had 6.
Some statistics over there, like face-offs, hits, block shots, and giveaways, are not calculated.
Right.
So for this, it's an uncalculated match.
Right.
So for those things, like, that. But I just wanted to kind of, before I get into this, I wanted to talk a little bit about, oh, God. Is that who I think it is? Let's see what we got here. It is. All right. So some of the notable players on that team are like Eric Jelena. Don't people ever know? Leave me alone. This is gonna be one of them shows where it's just all things just go out the window. Check out our sponsor, Hockey Locker, though. 2002 West Howard Avenue, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. One of the few shops left in the state of Wisconsin that will sharpen your skates by hand with love and care. And no, I don't mean he sits there with his hand going like this until the skate's sharpened. For those of you who think that would be a funny joke. But yeah, Eric Jelena, former first-round pick. Colton Sevier, who played most recently with the Dallas Stars. So Berchi, who played last season with Vancouver. Dominic Kunin, who played with the Blackhawks last season. Simon Moser, former Milwaukee Admiral. And Dominic Mazzetto, who played, I believe he played a couple games over here for an AHL team. But nonetheless, let's talk about that because, it needs to be done. So let's talk about the game. Scoring in the first period was Fed Berchi with an assist from Sherwini. Both of their first, obviously, as statistics kind of go out the door here. This is interleague play. It's all for fun. Yeah. Nobody's like, stats don't mean a thing. Bern's playing for pride. Nashville's playing for the sake of the NHL in a way. But also, you got to keep it fun.
Right.
You don't want to go over there and smoke them 20-0 or, it's just that's a really big, kind of thought that you don't want that happening.
Right.
So they scored. Then Roman Yossi got the Preds back in it unassisted. Then Roman Lawful scores an assist from Colton Sevier. And in the second period, it was all Preds. Phil Forsberg with an assist from Yossi. Matt Duchesne with an assist from Granlund and Johansson on the power play. So that puts them up 3-2. Then the third period, Robbie Yossi with an assist from Tanner Janot and Yakov Trenin. A name I haven't actually seen in a while is Christy Domenico. Christy Domenico, really underrated hockey player. Much like Dominic Kunin. It's just those guys, the injury bug can't keep away from them.
Right.
So it keeps them out of the NHL. But this was really cool. I loved watching this. We haven't done these for a couple years. Well missed.
Right.
But I really do like how their crowd, like the difference in crowd.
Yeah.
Because for them, for Nashville, this is very similar to a home game.
Right.
You know, they're loud, they're rambunctious, they're banging on a drum all game. You know, it takes a lot out of you to be a fan over there. And to credit, I give their fans a lot and a tip of the cap to them from us over here. You know, it's tough when you're sitting here looking at it from a perspective of, well, what's the point of having this game? Well, the point of having this game is in Bern, Switzerland. How far away is the NHL?
Far.
What's this do?
Brings it over there.
And brings it closer.
You know.
And, you know, guys like Robin Yossi and Nito Niederreiter going over there, Nico Hischier being there a few years ago, and then the Wild were supposed to be there the year before, but COVID stopped that, so Nashville, obviously with Robin Yossi and Nito Niederreiter on their roster, this makes a lot of sense to have this.
Yeah.
Even though before this, Nito Niederreiter wasn't even on our team. So, you know, and his grandma got to see him play in person, for anybody that's been following that story. So it actually got to happen. And, you know, and that was a lot of fun. But speaking of fun, me and him had some yesterday. Mm-hmm. Here we go with this. We went to the home away from home series between the Wild and Blackhawks. Well, it was more funded by the Blackhawks than anything.
Right.
But Wild fans showed up. It's pretty funny. Yeah. Let's just say this. The Blackhawks showing was abysmal.
Very lacking.
They had no oomph at all. And to be honest, looking at it from, so I'm gonna take two approaches on this. From a fan standpoint, I would not go down there just to see the Blackhawks. By the showing they showed me, I would not spend the money to drive or take the Amtrak down there, come back, add the ticket price, add whatever food is.
Right.
Just for that. It's just the way they play. Then from a business standpoint, I know I have no room to talk because I don't have their kind of money.
Right.
But I will say this, if you're going to put the kind of money that they put into this, the logos on the ice, the Zambonis, the on ice graphics, which they could have done better with, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's a newer building. It wouldn't have taken that much to put a couple lenses on the camera and change everything. So it's just changing the lens to a projection lens. So, and the arena is fully prepped for it because they use it for the Bucks.
Right.
So how hard is that? Arena staff great. Sight lines are great. The arena, some features I liked. Other features were lacking. And there's certain parts, like I was walking through one of the stairwells, and I could see like the spray coating for the protection of the weather that they never covered up or cleaned off when they were building it.
Right.
So it's like some of those little details. Now, John will take it away here.
Food's pretty pricey there too.
John gets to talk about concessions because I have nothing good to say about concessions.
I have nothing really that great to say. Overpriced for what you get. They did have something different that I had never seen done, which was like contactless pickup.
Yeah.
For food, where you'd have to scan with your. That was just all too much. It was overwhelming. I went and found the one place that I didn't have to do that, and they weren't even the greatest.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, $21 on mac and cheese for
And a
4 ounces.
water.
Yeah, about mac and cheese for 4 ounces. So,
Cup about yay big.
yep, cup about yay big, filled about yay wide, and a bottle of Aquafina water for $21.
It's ridiculous.
That's when you feel like you get ripped off. And then I go order a Coke and they give me diet.
Right.
It's like, thank you for telling me I'm fat. But I already do this. I still want the Coke. But no, all kidding aside, the staff was great.
The staff was wonderful.
Sight lines were great.
Sight lines, yeah.
I do have a big problem with the atmosphere. It was dead.
It was dead silent for the most part. It was kind of disappointing on that front.
It does make us grateful for the atmosphere we have in our building, right, and a little bit of what we can hear in Nashville on TV. Even, if this is what we were going to show for an NHL team to take a look at coming here, the one thing that it did show is we show up.
Right.
We show up. It doesn't matter who's playing. We show up. There were Preds fans, Penguins fans, Capitals fans, Wild fans, Blackhawks fans. I saw a Whalers jersey. I saw old Vancouver jersey.
I think I saw Thrashers jersey.
It probably wouldn't surprise me. Thrashers jerseys. I saw a lot of Admirals jerseys.
Mm-hmm. A lot of Avalanche.
A lot of Avalanche jerseys because back in the day, the Avalanche were very well liked here because, well, everyone here hated Detroit.
Yeah.
So, yep, there's that. Other than that, overall, like, atmosphere for Pfizer for a hockey game, it did have a lackluster showing from them. More so not from the players or like the crowd. It was the crowd.
It was the crowd, yeah.
Like they would go, let's go Hawks, and it was maybe 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people. So it's just it was tough to even be a part of at times where I'm just like, I'm yelling, shout! And I don't even want them to, but I'm just like,
right.
I felt like I just had to get involved because no one was.
I felt like with the whole crowd atmosphere, I felt like if I was the one yelling, everyone in the arena would have been able to hear me.
Yeah.
It was like, wait, what's going on? This is a hockey game. Come on, people.
All right. Well, anyway, folks, thank you guys for watching. This is our video on the Nashville Predators versus SC Bern. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get to do another one of these in our lifetime. So this was something really cool for us. It's something that we will definitely be able to look back on and be like, the video didn't go that great, but we had a lot of fun. And thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful week.